Hello and welcome back to Raft. And before we start going, I have a few things to just say. And first off, let's start with if you like this, it would be super awesome and nice if you liked the video. And if you're not subscribed, subscribing would be equally, if not even more awesome. But with that out of the way, this week, due to real life things just messing up my plans and schedules, there will be 2 less episodes than it technically should have been. So instead of 7, there will be in total 5 for the week. But beyond that, I also, after I was done recording previously, I saw myself doing a bit of saying something incomplete, completely incorrect. And I moved away from the big island just to get it out of render distance. And one of these dots, I incorrectly said was the green dots I've already been to. The blue dots is where I haven't been. I've also put in previously, in the previous episode, I put in the new coordinates, and yeah, it's this down here in the corner, which seems to be in sort of the direction that the wind is blowing. But I think for the time being, what I want to do is to actually do a bit of the story so far kind of thing. And we started off as on the first page here. You are a forward scout, and there's a set of rules to get you started. 1. Your raft is your home. Your hook is your friend. 2. If your raft breaks, patch it up. If your hook is lost, make another. 3. If you find a big blue stretching out forever, that means you aren't paying attention. 4. There's nothing you can't make if you have the right salvage. 5. Follow any radio frequencies if it's still broadcasting. It's above water. 6. Others have come before you. More will come after you. Be sure to mark the way. And 7. The world is gone, but its stories remain. Gather as many as you can, and for Pete's sake, watch out for sharks. See you someplace dry. Sis. Yeah, with a picture. So, the first place was the radio tower, where we got a bit of a idea of that someone was planning something and trying to find some place, but not necessarily exactly who, where, or what. So we stopped for the night. I'll climb the tower. Radio still works apparently. Should be 2 weeks before we reach Celine, but the team's not responding. You might say things are a bit tense, though the facilities are underwater, so if Celine is lost, we got nothing, and now Sparrow's not talking to us, to either of us. Yeah, so these are from the radio tower. These were in sort of the crisis when the world started flooding, it seems like. And radio communications wasn't really perfect. And then we got the new coordinates. From the boat, which seemingly was a different group of people trying to find somewhere to live. Han, Ruben, Olaf, with their own like challenges and, let's say, unique solutions to them, and not everyone was thinking rationally, so to speak. And then we got the coordinates for Balboa, which was the big island we finished exploring in the previous episode, with a different set of people also trying to escape the horrors that the world had to offer, trying to find sort of a sanctuary and just survive. And the next coordinates we got is for Caravan Town, which is 1325, and that is how far we have come at the moment, where we don't really know how these people connect together, or if they do. We just know that everyone, at least for now, seems to be moving sort of towards the same-ish location. Maybe, who knows? I actually don't know because I haven't done this before. Let's learn these two, but let's see if we can get this raft floating. Yeah, we'll have to patch that up later on. Let's open that up and see if we can move with the wind as much as possible. I want to get away from Balboa Island, mostly because of performance, but also we sort of, as far as I can see, need to go there-ish. So we need to follow the wind, but to stay at least somewhat away from the island. I do need to move away a bit first. So, when it comes to finishing this game, I can't say I know exactly how much there is left. I do know that I will be required to travel around a bit at the moment, and trying to find... Basically trying to find myself, trying to find myself like an... big islands with animals, which I then can try to catch. And I do need to do a bit of a resource grind. Depending on how much I think I need to do, I might do some of that, or a big chunk of that, off camera. But I think for now we shall try to finish up the last collection that's here, for example, and do a few things to like cement sort of my few things I feel I need to try and do. Because some things I feel like I do need. Come on. I do need more resources, and I do need some other things. There we go. That shouldn't catch the raft. That's something you might have to be careful with, how close you get to these islands, because yeah, you might get a bit stuck. You're unlucky. Let's see if I can get some food going, and you probably need another axe. What do I need to make? Planks, ropes, scrap, bolt. Two of you, and let's see, a rope. And boom. And yeah, let's see what we can do. I will try to, I think, get myself set up for farming and ranching. Set up for that possibility, which is why I don't just beeline for the next destination. I don't remember if I need or where I get the stuff to catch the animals and such, so I don't think I have ever done it, so it will be a new thing to. But first, let's see if we can finish up the bottom floor down here with some let's see, there you are, with some collection nets. And we should I need me. There we go. The second one, which is the last one. Let's make sure we rotate this correctly, and boom! We now have collection nets all the way around down here, which means we don't have to worry about falling down a hole. And with that, let's take a look at my I am running and as soon as I start doing fuel pipes and biofuel refiner, I think yeah, I think setting this up might actually be a good idea. Let's cut this down. Let's see if we can possibly make a second story. And Where is the wood? Do I have a bunch of wood? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. So yeah. Let's see if we can. Doesn't need to be. Don't know if the solid wooden pillar can support more. It might, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I care about if it can or not. But I think what I might do on I'm probably going to have to have this up higher than just one, because I need to fit these. Or am I going to do a smaller platform on top? I don't know, but I do know that I should not just stand still, but rather keep on moving. Let's do that. I'm not really that pressed for metals just yet, so we can continue. Let's do this. I happen to know which one of the... I can barely make out on the screen, so you can probably not see anything, but yeah, I knew it was that dot, so see, it's this way. There we go. Technically speaking, with how the wind is blowing, at least at the moment, it should be possible. But I think what I want to do is actually follow the wind, because otherwise I will run into Balboa again, which I don't want. I think what I should do actually is this and turn you on. I think that might be a better idea, and then start moving out this way a bit. I will have to make sure to monitor my fuel. And I think, if I remember correctly, this is why you can use planks, because you need some way of being able to move to begin with. But it's inefficient. It's highly inefficient, so you don't really want to do the planks as fuel forever. So I think I should sort of prioritize making a third platform. But for that we need some wood. Oh, the bloody shark has been here again and destroying things I can see. And let's see how... Oh, left it on. That might not have been a good idea, but it's what it is. Let's swing a little bit to the right, so yeah, we're moving a bit more towards the target now. See if we can sleep. Just we have some daylight all the time. And see if we can actually get started on this bloody second floor. Where is the midpoint of this again? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the middle. This bit is exact middle. Let's put you bang on in the middle then. There. So this, where this wheel now is in the middle of this thing. That is more or less bang on, which is good. Shouldn't have you up, or rather down. Should have you up. Let's put some planks in so we can continue moving ahead without having to worry about wind. Okay, so that is the middle. Now, how should I do this? I should probably put you there. And there. There. And there. Making sort of yeah, we're skirting the outside of Balboa, which it's so bleeding large. It's a bit too large, I have to say. Oh, dolphins. So apparently that is 30 minutes. There was not a whole lot of stuff, but I think we still have determined sort of direction where to go. A lot of time was spent trying to move away from Balboa. Sadly, that is going to be the case. Balboa is so bleeding massive, and yeah, you need to move past it. Depending on where you stop when you're like on the island of Balboa. But most likely it's going to be that you have to move around it, which will take fuel and time. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you off, drop the anchor so we can really quickly end this without burning unnecessary fuel. But yeah, so I'm going to make sort of an elevated platform. Exactly how big that platform is going to be, I'm not sure. But what's going to be up there is, technically speaking, things that have to be up there. That has to have access to things like the sun, things that has to have elevation and not a roof on top, and things that need both of those things, such as the crop plot for the trees, the large crop plots. So yeah, we will continue trucking along slowly but surely and find our way the way we're facing, which is, I think, 1,500 meters away. But exactly what awaits us, if I can speak, we will find out. So on screen, you should now be able to see YouTube recommendation, quick access to subscribe button, and quick access to the playlist for this series. So we will come back on our rafting adventures next time. So for now, thanks for watching. Goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.